Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back here for more action in the IFZA Gold Cup 2021 here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, Dubai, UAE. And the start of our second match here, the final match of the league games, and it's a clash between UAE and the Dubai Wolves by CAFU. Players just warming themselves and their ponies up. And our umpires are just getting themselves mounted. It's going to be Peter Wright and Daniel Boudou. As we see Tommy Beresford there just having a chat with Hasso Croto down there on the 30-yard mark. Tammy Willington also down there practicing a few penalties. And for the benefit of our Polo Line TV viewers, we're going to show you a replay of a Luquin Monteverde goal versus Zidane last time out.
El Carrillo flicks it back infield. Shaker Mather's there, but she's going to have to let these two scrap it out. Monteverde gets between the two Zidane players. Good work here from the young. Oh, that's super stuff from young Monteverde. Fakes the backhander, takes the hook, spins round the corner, but the ball's been kicked by the pony here, and there's a chance. Oh, and he's done them both once again. Look at this from the 15-year-old. Sweeps it under his pony's neck. Surely not. Monteverde down towards goal. Has he got it? That looks pretty good to me. It's going all the way, is it? Oh, wonderful goal from Luquin Monteverde.
Yeah, what a great goal it was too. No wonder he got some congratulations from his dad. Superb stuff from young Luquin. Another lovely day here in Dubai as we see Tommy Beresford on the far side of the field just having a little stick and ball. Don't forget, all of our Polo Line TV viewers, you can message in on Instagram, Polo Line OK. Facebook is Polo Line Int, and Twitter at Polo Line. Be lovely to hear from you. We're not feeling the love today. We've had very few messages, if any, to be honest. Very lonely place up here. Down to the Dubai Wolves camp. Kian Hall there having a chat with Guillermo Coutinho. Having a chat about a few sticks. Tammy Willington coming in and bashing a few 60-yard penalties. That one looks pretty good. He should have saved that one. Save that for later. Gives me an opportunity to thank our title sponsor, IFZA, International Free Zone Authority. Not only are they sponsoring this IFZA Gold Cup 2021, but of course they've been supporting the entire season here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. We thank Martin Pedersen and his team from IFZA, who provide local and international businesses the ideal platforms, infrastructure and location that epitomize the benefits of the UAE's strategic geographic position, world-class infrastructure and business and tax-friendly environment. And our thanks go to IFZA for their continued support of the polo here in the UAE. Bentley Emirates, our main sponsors, a big thank goes out to them. And of course, other sponsors include US Polo Association, Diamond Lease and Hilden Water. And we are grateful to each and every one of you for being part of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021. More Polo Line TV action coming up for you soon. Not only are we going to be live streaming all of these Gold Cup 18-goal matches here from Dubai, but from the 3rd to the 12th of March, Emaar Polo Cup from Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club will also be coming straight into your living rooms. And from the 9th of March, Sebastian will be in Lahore, Pakistan, to cover the 14-goal Pakistan Open. And that will be coming your way from the 9th of March. So like I said, this is the last of the league matches. Gantut have gone through in first place in Zone A. And this will be the conclusion of Zone B. Abu Dhabi having qualified first position in Zone B. And this game will determine who comes second and who comes third, as Sudan are going to be fourth position, having already played their last game. So this one to determine who goes second and who goes third in Zone B. As we go to the runners and riders for this one, playing for UAE. At number 1, Her Highness Sheikha Maitha bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. At 2 is the 15-year-old Lucas Luquin Monteverde. And at 3, the first of the two 7-goal Argentines, Tomás Panelo. And at back, Guillermo Temi Willington. You can see there in the stat at the bottom, played 2, won 1, lost 1. And so to their opponents, the Dubai Wolves by CAFU, also with a 1-1 ratio there, having won 1 and lost 1 in their previous 2. At number 1, Habtouro for 1-goal handicap. At 2, the Englishman Cian Hall. 3 is the unmistakable figure of Tommy Beresford. And at back, the small Argentine of 8-goal handicap, packs a big punch, Alejandro Mucio. Daniel Boudou there. Just checking that his radio is working. Looks like he's on a quite comfy pony there. And he's going to be joining Peter Wright, who's already out on the field. And the third man will be Rafa Silva. There's Peter on the grey, just saying hi to Temi Willington. And Tomás Panelo. All smiles down there, isn't it? All smiles. There's a happy camp. So the players just shaking hands and exchanging pleasantries on the far side of the field. And we are just seconds away now, getting this one underway. It's going to be a roll-in on the far side. Peter Wright's just heading down to that bottom goal. Maybe we're going to have a slight... Oh, there's a ball on the field. So Pete's going to go and pick that one up. Danny Boudou is going to do the toss. And it is Badu that's going to be rolling the ball in on the far side of the field for these first three chukkers. The Dubai Wolves by CAFU heading down to the scoreboard end. Temi Willington reaching out here for UAE, but Beresford nicks the ball away. The two of them cancel each other out. Here's the backup. Kian Hall on the grey. Fizzes one out towards Tommy Beresford, and Willington will come back in defence. He's well positioned here and plays a little tail backhander out towards the boards. And Alejandro Muzio tried to pop in front of Tomas Panelo, but our referee was right there and he didn't like it. And it's going to be a halfway hit here in favour of UAE. Temi comes forward and takes a tap. Kian Hall comes across to him, and then Willington, well, he sort of bobbled it down the field. Didn't go particularly far, but it's found Monteverde. Monteverde flicks it towards Panelo, but well positioned here is Tommy Beresford. Cuts that one out towards Habtour, but he's not going to get there. Panelo will get there first. His near side backhander is very nice for Tommy Beresford, who just stops his pony and plays it out on the far side. Good work there by Tommy, but he's over the top of the play under pressure from young Luki Monteverde. Willington's there picking up the pieces for UAE and opens that backhander up towards Panelo. Panelo. Called off in there by Monteverde, but he's not going to leave it for the young man. He's going to go for goal. And he was good for accuracy, but not good for power. Beresford, tail backhander out to the side. Alejandro Muzio came in. Willington's there. He opens the backhander back towards goal, but Beresford once again will go back and mop things up here for the Dubai Wolves by CAFU and crunches a pass out to the far side, looking here for Habtour Al-Habtour. Habtour chopping that one up over the halfway line. Good work from him. Glances over his shoulder and he realises he's got a little bit of time here. Willington's half marked here by Kian Hall, and Habtour up over the 30. How's the approach shot? Looks pretty good to me. Oh, what a lovely score from Habtour Al-Habtour. Lovely stuff. Beautiful bit of hitting on the run from Habtour, picking the ball up inside his own half and getting the job done. Wonderful stuff. And it is the Dubai Wolves by CAFU who take the lead here. It's a 0-0. Kian Hall's there in the throw-in, working it away from Temi Willington. Hall on the grey pony. Try to get that to Habtour, but didn't quite get enough contact on the pass. And there's a block there from Panelo, and the ball's been left for Willington. Willington calling his teammate off and then thumping that one across the field. Habtour gets there first. Little open backhander from him. Picked up by Kian Hall, coming around the corner here and chopping that one back to goal, but he's overcut it, and it's going to be wide right. Beresford dashes off to change pony. Tomas Panelo has already done that. As we see the CAFU truck there, sponsoring the Wolves team. More about them in a minute. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Temi Willington's just stick and balling the ball down the field. He's got no one near him. And he's brought it right the way up to the halfway line. Pass goes out towards Lukin. Muzio was waiting for, oh, look at that for Monteverde. Superb work. He's picked it up there on the half volley, and he's up over the 30-yard line here. How's the goal shot from Lukin? Well, he's absolutely smashed it through. And the game is tied at 1. Superb approach and clinical and confident in front of goal. The young Argentine, Lukin Monteverde. Isidro Estrada with a bit of posing there. Isidro playing with IFZA, and they completed their league games yesterday. Willington, open is the call. And open was the play. Nicely done. Picked up by Monteverde. He's got plenty on that. Possibly too much. He's got his angle slightly wrong, and it's wide left. Well, some instructions coming in there for Kian Hall from Alejandro Muzio. As Beresford bashes the ball out, Monteverde will come in and play it on the near side, but it's going to fall nicely here for Alejandro Muzio. Muzio goes infield here towards Habtoor. Habtoor flying through on the near side, but ball's been stolen away by Tomas Panelo. Panelo's pass will find Monteverde. He'll put the brakes on. Needs backup here from Willington. Willington's open backhander is back towards Panelo. Kian Hall coming across there on the near side. They're appealing for the foul, but play will continue here as Hall hacks that around under his pony's tail out towards Alejandro Muzio. Muzio with a miscontrol there and reaching out, couldn't quite get the job done. But Monteverde's over the top of the plate, as is Habtoor. Panelo now, his backhander's a little bit too much angle on it, and it's allowed Beresford to drop in on this. And Tommy Beresford, oh, he's left the ball behind, but they're still there. Strength in numbers. Here comes Habtoor. Habtoor nudges it back down towards goal, and Willington's open backhand will set up a counter-attack here for UAE. Turning nicely is Panelo. Flying down the field on the far side. The Greys coming back hard here for the Dubai Wolves, but Alejandro Muzio might come across first here and try and put the squeeze on this attack from Panelo. He's gone for goal from range. Kian looks over his shoulder, steadies the pony. There's a block there from Muzio. Muzio takes the man and leaves the ball here for Kian Hall. Kian Hall on the near side. He's over the top of the play, but Alejandro Muzio will pick it up now and thump it forward. Willington will be first to show. In defence here for UAE, and tails that out towards Tomas Panelo. And Panelo goes for goal first time. Beresford once again well positioned, putting the brakes on and just cutting back behind the pony there of Panelo. Launches that one out to the advancing Habtoor, and it's up over the halfway line here, and can he come up with another run? First shot looks absolutely superb. This little bay's flying down the field here for Habtoor. Can he get another one? Oh, this time he's skied it, and he tried to switch to the near side. Has another go, and he's overrun it. Possession will go back to UAE here in the form of Temi Willington. Temi waiting for Habtoor to clear. 30-second hooter goes here at the end of the first. Eventually, Willington gets away. He's not going to have enough time to get up the other end and score, I don't think, unless he gets his skates on. And that one's gone straight back to Alejandro Muzio. 10 seconds remaining. Punch back down the field by Muzio, who's just looking for a little bit of territory here. And surely the hooter about to go as Willington comes in for the backhander. And in fact, no time there for Temi Willington. Just as he pulls the trigger on that tail shot, the second hooter's gone, the first chucker's over, and the scores are 1-1. Welcome back, Polo Liners. Hello, everybody. Hello. Some very handsome young Argentine polo players there, look. Huh? Santos doing his hair. His hair's very important to him, Santos Iriarte. Lovely hairstyle. Handsome boys. But back to the action. We've got 1-1 here at the end of the first between UAE and the Dubai Wolves by CAFU. And we saw the CAFU truck. CAFU is titled as the most disruptive brand in the region by Brands. CAFU is a Dubai-born startup and technology-enabled car service designed entirely around the needs of the consumer. Launched in 2018, CAFU uses the technology and innovation to drive simplicity by delivering pure convenience to customers through services that range from refueling to car wash and maintenance, anytime and anywhere they are needed. So many thanks to CAFU for coming on board here for the polo and joining the Wolves team here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for this IFZA Gold Cup 2021. And it's going to be a roll-in right where Willington was pulling the trigger on that tail backhander. Huta went just as he had contact with the ball, and it's going to be a roll-in from the center of the field from Rafael Silva. No, it's not. It's Danny Boudou. Boudou gets Peter Wright, in fact, gets us underway. Backhander comes in from Panelo. He's looking for Temi Willington. Willington shunts this one forward, and here comes Sheikha Meitha. Nice pick up there from Sheikha on the far side. She gets that shot forward, but she's been crunched out of the way, and the backhander comes in there from Habtoor. Kian Hall's there for a piece of the action. His backhander's gone a little bit too far, and that's allowed Panelo to sweep it back round the corner. And there's a few changes of directions coming in. That backhander turning things around once again. Under the next shot coming in from Monteverde. Willington goes long, and Willington's wide to the right. Thomas Beresford takes a tap and then launches it forward. Habtoor putting the brakes on, just glancing to see if he's got any support. He's over the top of it, but Tommy Beresford's going to come in, push Monteverde out of the way and leave the ball here for his teammate Alejandro Mucio. Ale cuts that one, nice cut shot round the back of the traffic and down towards Habtoor, and Habtoor's got another opportunity here. He's reaching out. He's gone past Sheikha Meitha. He's tickled it down towards goal. It's rolling, and it's a goal for Habtoor. Lovely finish once again. And the pass from Alejandro Mucio, lovely cut. Fizzing pass straight up to the front, and Habtoor got away from Sheikha Meitha and got the score for the Wolves. They go 2-1. We're back in play. Who's got it? Well, I think it was Sheikha Meitha there who got the ball forward. Hall's backhander didn't affect play much, and Temi Willington putting the brakes on and then trying to cut that one back in field towards Her Highness. Kian Hall comes in and steals the ball away, but Sheikha Meitha's read that very well. She's got back up here from Panelo. Panelo's tail backhander will find Willington, and this is dangerous for the Wolves. Willington opens up. Oh, he got a bit tight to the board. He was looking for more cut on the goal shot, and it's gone a bit straight, and the chance has gone. Here comes Tommy. Launching that one over the top. He's absolutely crunched it. But well positioned here in defence for UAE is Sheikha Meitha. Open backhander from her has been well read and picked up by Habtoor. Habtoor on the head-to-head play here, switches to the near side. Didn't quite want to go down into the corner there, and that's allowed Panelo to launch a very high backhander. Kian Hall comes flying in. Nicks the ball away from Monteverde. And Monteverde comes back and gets the hook there and leaves the ball for Willington. Temi, time to turn. Tries to launch it across the field. Picked up by Panelo. Good skills there by the Argentine, Tomás Panelo. And then a superb hit forward. Monteverde comes flying through, but well positioned here in defence for the Wolves is Kian Hall. Puts a little half check from Kian and then decides to turn and keep possession of the ball himself. And is it going to work out for them? Yes, it is. Ali Muzio will pick this one up here after a good intervention there from Habtoor. Launches it absolutely sky high, and waiting for that one to plummet out of the air was Kian Hall, and he's done a pretty good job here, but then overruns it and leaves it here for Luquín Monteverde. Here goes the young man from Cañuelas. And he's hit that under his pony's neck out towards Panelo. Panelo goes long. Sheikha Maitha's there for a piece of the action. She leans out and just nudges it forward. Willington's there for backup here for UAE, and his near side is going to be pretty close. Oh, superb setup there from Willington, and look at that from Luquín. A very, very silky little flick on the near side of his pony, and another wonderful goal to the young Argentine. Well, the backhander was perfect, wasn't it, by Temi Willington, and Monteverde coming through. Ali Muzio flew back in defence, but he couldn't get the hook on the young man. And Monteverde, with a little flick under his pony's neck, has tied the game here in this second chukker. It's 2-2. Panelo will pick it up here for UAE. Went from range, but didn't quite get there. And there's an offside in play here. The umpires have blown the whistle. Let's see what they decide. Well, the umpire's just explaining, that's Peter Wright, just explaining to the Wolves that they were all offside. Each and every one of them. As we go, some nice shots of the grooms there holding the spare horses, or the change of ponies for the UAE team. It's going to be a penalty and a chance here, by the looks of things, for Her Highness Sheikha Maitha. 30-yard hit. Contact looks good. Oh, and she skewed it out to the right. And it's gone wide, and the chance has gone. So 1 minute and 22 seconds left here in the second. Still 2-2 on the score between the Wolves and UAE. Beresford cuts that one out towards Habtoor. Habtoor steadies the pony and just sweeps it. Well, he tried to get it back under his pony's neck, but he's left it behind. Willington puts the brakes on. Oh, and he spotted a lovely pass, and what a good call that was from Sheikha Maitha. She's got a little bit of a break here, and her pony's helped her out and kicked that one forward, and she's taken advantage of it. Here goes Sheikha Maitha under her pony's neck, back towards goal. Where's that one gone? Oh, it's Beresford who's going to turn it round with a tail shot out towards Alejandro Muzio. Didn't quite reach him. Muzio's appealing for the foul there as Panelo comes in, and Panelo launches it back towards goal, but he's wide and off target left. Restart here from Tommy. Tried to take route one there out towards Alejandro Muzio, but the pass was a little bit short, and it's been picked up here by Panelo. Spinning it round the corner and thumping it back towards Monteverde. Monteverde will have a flick here towards goal. He steadies the pony. He works it there on the near side back towards goal. But Beresford with some really good skills there and drags it away from the danger zone. Tommy now fizzes that one. Oh, what a lovely pass that is from Beresford. Absolutely smashes it round the corner. And Kian Hall is on the march here. 30-second hoot to go, and there's still plenty of time here for the Wolves to get this one down. Can Kian Hall get this approach shot right? Oh, no, he can't. He's pushed it out to the left-hand side. He's overhit it. And that will allow Panelo an opportunity to launch it away from the back line and get it out as far as he possibly can. Kieran Hall coming around the corner there, overruns it and leaves it here for Willington, and they'll just try and thump this one down the field and get a little bit of territory here before the second hooter goes. And in fact, that is the end of the second chukker, and they'll be back with a roll in somewhere around the halfway line for the start of the third. But as it stands, it's 2-2 between UAE and the Dubai Wolves by CAFU. Welcome back, everybody, as we go down to the UAE camp and we see young Luquin Monteverde back on board there, the number 2, just 15 years of age, the man from Canuelas. And, well, he looks like he gets better every time he goes out on the field. Our umpire's just explaining a couple of situations to the players there from the first chukker or two. Gives me an opportunity to say hi to some of the Polo Line TV viewer fans coming in with some messages. Tarek Chowdhury is watching with you. Lorna Mitchell, hi from the JF Polo Academy in Cheshire. Hope everything's going well up there for James and his crew at JF Polo Academy. Chris Davis says, happy in the sunshine. Is it sunny in Sussex? Chris is down in between Petworth and Midhurst, very close to Cowdrey Park. Beautiful part of the world. Hope you're good down there, buddy. Love goes out to you all down in Sussex. Sergio Bracco, good luck UAE. 3 thumbs up. And Tarek, once again, messaging in to say hi, everybody. Charles Pandian Esquire in London, enjoying watching the live IFZA matches at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, courtesy of Polo Line TV. Thanks, guys. Also, say hi to Lorna Mitchell. Ali Muzio picks it up. Pushes it forward towards Beresford, who has to switch to the difficult side of his pony, and then under contact there from Willington. He's gone for goal, and it's bobbling its way down, but it's wide, and it's going to miss the target to the left. Temi Willington taps it and then finds a nice under the neck shot pass towards Monteverde. Monteverde goes first time towards Panelo. Ali Muzio, really good little near-sider, wasn't it? Look at the angle on that. Perfect pass for Beresford. Wonderful stuff from Ali Muzio. And that's good from Tommy, but it's been plucked out of the air by Temi Willington, who was equal to it. Wonderful stuff in defence here from Guillermo Willington. His tail backhander's looking for Monteverde. Monteverde will drop in front of Habtoor, but he had to wait for the ball. And Daniel Badou didn't like it. The whistle's gone. As we see Willington after that superb aerial work. Pass was just a little bit short. And Luquin Monteverde coming in too close with a bit too much angle. And it's going to be a 40-yard penalty and a chance here for Alejandro Muzio to put the Wolves into the lead. Ali sounded good, and it's straight, and he's got the score. He almost hit that car that was driving past. It must have been close. The Wolves into the lead, 3-2. Just waiting for Habtoor to get on the correct side of the throw-in, and we're back underway. Panelo spinning around the corner, taking the contact with Muzio and then thumping it down the field under his pony's neck. Beresford will be the first to show here for the Wolves. Get some protection there from Habtoor, who comes in with a very good ride-off against Temi Willington. Beresford out towards Kian Hall. He's got Luquin Monteverde there for company. Kian tries to get it forward towards Ali Muzio. Nice near-sider coming in there in defence. Another one coming back there from Kian Hall, trying to get this one back towards that goal at the top end. Possession changing hands, left, right and centre. Panelo out towards Monteverde this time. Just watch out with that little child there. And there's a whistle on the play. Peter Wright on the grey pony is blown. Whistle's gone. It's going to be a 5B, the technical term for a halfway hit. And it's gone in favour of the white shirts of UAE. Temi Willington. Goes long, didn't quite sound perfect, but he's got it up to the 40-yard line and he's got it right in front of Monteverde, and Monteverde's shot. Oh, it's been half stopped there by Habtoor and then some desperate defence, but it's over the line. And Luquin Monteverde gets the score and ties the game at 3. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the final of the IFZA Gold Cup and the Bentley Cup final coming to you on the 5th of March. Make sure that if you're in the area, you contact the staff here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club and get yourselves down here. Come and watch a wonderful day of polo as Monteverde picks it up once again, switching to the near side, gets a little bit of where he overruns it in the end. Backhander comes in there from Panelo. Tommy Beresford here, going back for the Wolves. Goes past Temi Willington. And then leaves it here for Alejandro Muzio. Muzio goes long, back towards, oh, that's a good touch there from Panelo. Just got the ball away from Kian Hall. And then went under his pony's neck out towards Monteverde. Good stuff from Panelo. Here comes Luquin, up to the halfway line. Cuts it round the corner. Beresford flying back in defence here. Hook comes in there from Monteverde, and the ball will be left for Kian Hall. Kian goes long, got plenty on that, and he's hit a nice pass up towards Alejandro Muzio. Muzio now just outside the 60, steadies the pony. There's the approach shot, flying back in defence. Here is Temi Willington, but super skills here from Ali Muzio, and that's how you get the job done. Wonderful touch from Alejandro Muzio, and he's got the score for the Wolves. So plenty of players changing their ponies. There's not that many in the throw-in, just 4. One more arriving. Temi Willington arriving late. Possession is with Alejandro Muzio. He's thumped it long. Panelo goes back in defence. His tail backhander was looking for Willington, but didn't get much on it, and that's allowed Beresford a shooting opportunities. Launched that one towards goal. Oh, well, he's missed it right. And from that range, he'll be disappointed with that. Play is called. Temi Willington circles round, comes in off a very short run-up. Couple of taps here from Guillermo. And then he chops it out and cuts that pass out towards Luquin Monteverde. Monteverde trying to get that one through to Sheikha Meitha, but he's going to have a second go at it here. This time he's over the top of the play. Muzio will come in and try and put a block in on Panelo, picked up by Temi Willington. The two 7-goalers working well together here, just inside enemy territory for UAE. Dumps it out to the left-hand side and returns the pass out towards Panelo. Panelo behind the pony there of Kian Hall and works a position, and he's going to shoot. He's gone under his pony's neck but didn't execute that as well as he would have liked, and that's allowed Kian Hall to cane this one forward up towards Habtoor. Habtoor with a superb first shot up over the halfway line. Willington glances over his shoulder and puts the hammer down, coming back in defence. That looks pretty good as an approach shot here for Habtoor. He steadies the pony, he shoots. Surely from there he's got the score, and another good running goal to Habtoor Al Habtoor. Well, lovely stuff. The approach shot was just on that right-hand post, but he came in, steadied the horse, and flicked it back and across the line. So 5-3, right at the end of the third chukker here. A matter of seconds. In fact, there may not be time to get this ball back in play, and there isn't. That is the end of the third. And they'll come off for half-time. And it's the Wolves, the Dubai Wolves by CAFU, who come in with a 2-goal lead at half-time, 5-3.
agradecer este evento, sea maravilloso.
Yes, indeed, we are back. We're back here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And we can see young Luki Monteverde having a chat there with his team camp. That's Grotto. As we go to the chukka by chukka scores, it was 1-1 at the end of the first. It was 2-2 at the end of the second. And at half-time, the Wolves scored 3 in that third chukka to just 1 by UAE. And they came in 5-3. Not quite sure what's being said down there, but Monteverde very amused by it. Peter Wright is ready. He's waiting. Match stats. Field goals. 3 to UAE and 4 to the Dubai Wolves by CAFU. Look at that, throw-ins. UAE have won 8. The Wolves have won only 1. Fouls committed, 1 by UAE, 3 by the Wolves. There's been no yellow cards thus far. And the penalties. UAE missed that opportunity with Her Highness Sheikh Maita going wide to the right. And the Wolves have scored theirs, 1 from 1 for them, and there's been no corners in the game. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 5th of March, the most anticipated polo tournament in the region. And it will be the finals of this wonderful IFZA Gold Cup 2021. If you are in the region, you are in the UAE, and you do fancy coming and watching the action live, you are very welcome. You can get your tickets at Platinum List, 800 tickets, and Virgin tickets. And you can come and join us for the fabulous polo brunch here at the Al Habtoor Polo Resort Hotel, which starts at 325 dirhams per person. For bookings and more information, FMB reservations at alhabtoorpoloresort.com. Social media in Instagram and Facebook at Dubai Polo Gold Cup Series. Twitter is at Dubai Gold Cup. And for the fabulous polo lunch, FNB reservations at habtoorpoloresort.com. We're back underway. This time they're throwing in on this side of the field. It's a little bit more friendly to us. Peter Wright gets us back underway. Willington working under his pony's neck there, but Beresford is well positioned. And his backhander didn't quite get the power on it that he wanted, but it's been well picked up here by Habtoor. Habtoor windmilling his way down the field, eventually overruns it. Willington turns it around the corner once again out towards Monteverde. Luquin, the young man from Argentina. The ball's been stolen away there by Kian Hall, whose backhander will find Alejandro Muzio. Muzio back to Beresford. Beresford coming through the centre of the field here, and he's got, whoa, swing and a miss there. Very uncharacteristic from Tommy. And Habtoor is also over the top of the play, which allows Panelo to look over his shoulder and little reverse flick under his pony's neck there, and he pulls the ball out and then smashes it downfield. Sheikha Mehta takes that one on the near side. Kian Hall will pick up possession now for the Wolves. Oh, that pony's leaping around all over the place on him. But he's, luckily for him, he's got some backup from Big Tommy. And Beresford mops things up here in defence for the Wolves. His pass comes up a bit short. Willington goes under his pony's neck. Panelo comes flying through there. He's tagged by Alejandro Muzio, who has spotted Tommy Beresford, and Beresford's gone out to the left-hand side and crunched that one back downfield towards Kian Hall. What a lovely pass that is from Tommy. It's right up to the 30. Can Hall get the flick shot towards goal? Surely. Oh. Well, it looked good, didn't it? A wonderful pass from Tommy Beresford. But Kian Hall could not take the opportunity, and the chance has gone. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Temi, this time goes out to Panelo. Tommy Panelo goes long, trying to get that one up towards Her Highness Sheikha Mehta, but Tommy Beresford once again well positioned. His open backhander will turn things around here for the Wolves. Panelo comes in, steals the ball away from Kian Hall. Backhander comes in from Alejandro Muzio. Temi Willington will return it. And it's a real sort of Tom and Jerry sort of stuff in the middle of the field, but eventually Monteverde breaks away. He's over the top of the bouncing ball, and a little bit of pressure there from Beresford, but he's got back up here from Panelo. Monteverde dancing his way left and right there, trying to get the ball away from Ali Muzio. Nicked away by the Wolves, and it will be Muzio who launches that one forward, and Habtoor is all alone once again. He's gone beyond Temi Willington, who will come back in defence here for UAE. Oh, the shot goes out to the right-hand side, and he's trying to put the brakes on here. Is Habtoor. He's got an awful lot of work to do from there. Sweeps it back round towards goal, but I think this one is going to be very close to the back line. Oh, look at that for a flick on the near side. But he's gone across the face, and the ball will remain in play and give Temi Willington a chance to get it away from that goal and pass it out towards Luquin Monteverde. Monteverde now for UAE. Picks it up and sweeps it up over the halfway line. Alejandro Muzio comes across, but he's gone through the challenge there of the Argentine, and the young man is still going. Plucks it out of the air, switches to the near side. Look at the stick work here from this 15-year-old. Cuts it back towards goal with the open backhander, but I don't think it's going to reach Panelo. And Muzio will come in. Muzio's had the ball stolen away here by Panelo. And Panelo lining that one up as Kian Hall came out. There's a whistle on the play, and this one looks like for the world it's going to be in favour of UAE. Three minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in the fourth. And a chance here for UAE to close the gap to just one. It's going to be a penalty 2. 30-yard hit, open goal opportunity here, and it's Tomas Panelo who's teeing the ball up. He's going to nip off and change his pony, and he's going to leave this opportunity and the penalty responsibilities to Her Highness Sheikha Mehta. Oh, look at that handsome man up there. Who's that? Eh? Who knew that we had such a handsome cameraman? Qué lindo. ¿Quién es? Is he single? I think he's single, ladies. It's a 30. Open goal, penalty 2. This time, there's much better contact on the ball from Her Highness Sheikha Mather, and she's got the score, and she cuts the gap. UAE back on the scoreboard. It's 5-4. Some more messages coming in from Polo Line TV viewers. Jane Fielding says, hi from Portugal. As Ali Muzio sweeps that one under his pony's neck out towards Beresford. Tommy tries to punch it long to Habtoor. Habtoor's going to try and get across here, but I think Monteverde looks like he's well positioned. And he's appealing for the foul. Play will continue there, and ball plucked away by Alejandro Muzio. Muzio goes under his pony's neck, crunches it back towards goal, and Willington will have to go back in defence here. He switches to the near side and chops it away from the danger zone, but Habtoor is there. And the ball has gone out of play. I think it could well be a corner here. Indeed it is. Willington's backhander under a bit of pressure there, Tammy Willington, and he's fired it out of play. And it's going to be an opportunity here for Alejandro Muzio, I think. Beresford's going to go up and leave it here to the 8-goal Argentine, Ali Muzio. Mary Reynolds, Tom and Mary Reynolds are watching from Malaysia. And Mark Boudreau says hello from snowy Montreal. Ali Muzio, good contact on the ball. Is it straight? Yes, it is. Straight over the top. Lovely hit from Ali. And they are 2 goals to the good once again. 6-4 to the Wolves. So people watching from Montreal, Portugal, Malaysia, the north of England, the south of England. We've got someone texting in from Brunei. Rapai Ahmed is hi from Brunei. Great to see that so many countries tuned into Polo Line TV. Hope you're enjoying the action. This one's gone and fallen nicely here for young Luki Monteverde. He tried to get that through the gap, but it's been deflected there by Kian Hall. Beresford chops it round the corner towards Kian. Kian steadies the pony and tries to nudge it. He's got Monteverde to get past, and that one's gone down towards goal. Good hit from Hall, but I don't think it's going to quite get there. Here comes Monteverde, switches to the near side for the backhander. Oh, so unlucky. It's hit the traffic, and once again, right place, right time. It's Habtoor Al-Habtoor, and he's got the score. And there's a 3-goal difference now. The Dubai Wolves by CAFU up to 7. Some more messages coming in from Sussex. Great commentating, Tiggs. You are brightening up our days. Sunday roast waiting for you when you come back to England. That's if you haven't eaten it all, mate. I know what you're like when there's a roast dinner around. Thanks very much, Chris. Play continues here. Ali Muzio. Temi Willington didn't quite get the contact on the ball, but it's worked quite well for them, I say that. Monteverde's over the top of the play, and Beresford will pick up proceedings here for the Wolves. And as Tommy came around the corner, Panillo was there, and Tommy Beresford, looking at the umpire there, gave him a glance as if to say, come on, blow the whistle, and they have. Just 24 seconds remaining here in the fourth. The penultimate chukker of the IFZA Gold Cup 2021 league matches, and we will know who's playing who at the end of this one as we go into quarter-final stage. 60-yard hit, penalty 4 here, and it's going to be Ali Muzio. Just smashed that last one, didn't he? Can he do it again? Looks good to me. He's absolutely crunched it over the top. You don't stop those. Muzio once again, superb contact with the ball from 60 yards. And the Wolves now stretching ahead. It's 8-4. And in fact, that is going to be the last of the action here in this penultimate chukker. End of the fourth. And the players will come off as we see Alejandro Muzio The number 4 there for the Dubai Wolves by CAFU, with some superb exhibition of penalty taking. And the score here at the end of the 4th, the Dubai Wolves by CAFU 8, UAE 4.
The first drive-in petrol station appeared way back in 1913. It was the beginning of a new era. The car was gaining in popularity, and those stations were getting bigger, trying to keep pace with the cars coming in. But no matter how fast they grew, those queues grew faster. Fast forward to today, and in most places, queues are a thing of the past. Shops, groceries, banks, they're all available on apps, all in the interest of saving time. Because today, time is what it's all about. Our days are busier than ever, and the world is doing everything it can to keep up. The one thing that hasn't kept up is the petrol station. The queues are still long, just as long as they were 100 years ago. In other words, we need something contactless, simpler, smarter, something like CAFU.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, one and all. Start of the 5th and final chukker here. The last of our league matches in this IFZA Gold Cup 2021. Live and direct from the Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, Dubai, UAE. And we've got UAE on the field. They're trailing by 4 at the moment. And of course, the result of this game will determine who plays who going forward. Both of these two teams still, irrespective of this result, still in with a chance of picking up the Holy Grail, the prize that is the IFZA Gold Cup 2021. We're back in play. And it's the Charishman, Tommy Beresford, with some good skills there from the back of the throw-in. He's worked his way through the traffic and he's still got it, and he's chopped that one downfield. Didn't quite get all of that, but Cian Hall's pushed out of the way, and Willington will be first to the ball here for UAE. His tail backhander. Oh, look at that. Lovely reach there from Habtoor. Habtoor now up in front of goal. Surely not going to get another one. He has. Reflexes of a cat by Habtoor, and he spun round the corner, jumped all over that backhander from Willington that was a little bit short, and reached out and poked it over the line. Wonderful stuff from Habtoor. And the Wolves are howling once again. It's 9-4. Tommy once again. Beresford puts the brakes on, waits for Willington to get out of the way so he can pass that one up towards Ali Romuzio. Cian Hall comes flying through. Hall goes for goal, but he's got too much angle on that. Habtoor fancies coming in. He's thinking about it, but it'll be Monteverde that turns it around here for UAE. Oh, and it's been picked up by Ali Muzio, and Ali Muzio will just very casually stroke that one across the line, and the Wolves are into double figures here. It's 10-4. Love coming in from Brazil. Fabrizio Reis da Silva sending us 3 Brazilian flags. One of our top fans, Emily Marshuk from Wellington, Palm Beach, Florida, says hello. And Manuel Giraldes says hello from San Jose de Areco, Argentina. Good to hear from you all. Play will continue. Backhander comes in there from Temi. Return backhander, that's clever play from young Luki Monteverde, who spotted Panelo. And the combination of two-tail backhanders has split the defence. Oh, and he just tried to pluck that out of the air, but he's plucked it out to the left-hand side, and it's fallen nicely here for the defending player, Alejandro Muzio. Muzio didn't get quite enough on that, and it's fallen short of Kian Hall. Backhander comes in from Temi Willington up towards Panelo. Tomas Panelo flicks it down towards goal, but it's wide, and it's going to come up short. Beresford will go back, open the backhander out towards Hall. The Wolves are on the prowl once again. This one goes up to Habtoor, but he's going to have to take it on the difficult side of his pony. Nice pick up on the near side there by Habtoor. And then again on the offside. Willington comes across here for UAE, but still Al Habtoor in possession of the ball. And Willington, well, he was waiting for that, wasn't he? Right position, crunches him out of the way, and then sweeps the ball away out towards Panelo. Panelo back towards Monteverde. Monteverde's flying through, claiming the line there against Beresford, and Beresford giving the young man enough space to go to the ball, but he's over the top of the plate. Tommy fizzes that one back towards Habtoor. It's gone across the field a little bit, and he's got an awful lot of work to do from there. What can he come up with? He's already scored at least 3 goals in this match. He might be able to work this one around the corner, and he's still in possession of the ball. And he tries to go past Panelo. Panelo comes in and nicks it back. UAE here trying to work it out of defence here on the near side of Thomas Panelo's pony. Still there, Panelo. This time Kian Hall nicks it. He's gone for goal. That's a pretty good looking hit for Kian Hall, and that bounce will straighten that ball up, and that could go all the way from Kian Hall. Superb hit. It looked like it might have been drifting left, but it took a favourable bounce and straightened up, and in the end went straight through the middle of the goal. Have a look at this on the replay. It was definitely going to be closer to that left-hand post, wasn't it? But a nice little deflection. And with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the 5th, the Wolves 11-4. Ali Muzio. Out to the right-hand side. He's going to pop off and change his pony. A lot of these players, of course, with their next matches in mind, preparing their horses, having both already qualified. It's just a question of who plays who. Monteverde appealing for the foul. Open backhander comes in from Beresford. Falls nicely for Temi Willington. He's got Panelo and Monteverde both breaking into space in front of him. Where's the pass going? Well, I can tell you it hasn't gone anywhere. He's completely mishit it. And he's given it straight back to Kian Hall. Hall comes in and, well, more luck than judgment there from Kian. He's kind of got the ball back to his teammate Habtoor, but it's now picked up by Panelo. And Panelo has punched it down towards goal. Muzio, lovely near-sider from Alejandro Muzio, absolutely smashes it round the corner there. What a lovely pass that was. And here comes Habtoor once again. He's having an absolute field day on another nice dark bay. Here is Habtoor. This time it's gone high in the sky. Can he pluck it out of the air? Yes, he can. Superb stick work. Surely he's not going to finish this one off as well as he's overrun it there. He's looking for it. No, he hasn't. He's got a goal shot. Comes in and, whoa, what a lovely finish there from Habtoor. Well, he's not missing anything, is he? Having a wonderful day in front of goal. It looked like he'd overrun it, but he leant out the back of the saddle. Panelo was there. Willington was there, and neither of the two Argentine 7-goal players could stop Habtoor. And he cut through the defence and got another one. It's 12-4. That was his 6th goal of the game. He's at it again. This time he's taken out of the play. Beresford was there for a piece of the action, but he's over the top. Temi Willington has the ball stolen away by Alejandro Muzio, and this could well be the last play of the match. Muzio up towards Habtor, looking for number 7. Oh, he went under the neck, then he went under the tail, and it's not going to be 7 heaven for Habtor as the ball's brought away here by Monteverde. Monteverde on the near side, trying to escape the attentions of Kian Hall, who gets the hook on the young Argentine, who goes flying through, and that's pretty much that. That pass goes out towards Kian, but I think he's going to be beaten by the clock. And in fact, that is the end of this match, ladies and gentlemen. The second, well, the first hooter, should I say, of this 5th chukker has ended the contest, and the scores are Dubai Wolves by CAFU 12, UAE 4. So as we look to the chukker by chukker scores, it was all quite parallel, wasn't it? Even Stevens in the first part of the game. They came in at the end of the first, a goal apiece. By the end of the second, it was 2-2. At half-time, the Wolves with a good 3rd chukker, scoring 3 to just 1 by UAE. And the half-time score was 5-3 in favour of the Wolves. At the end of the 4th, 8-4. 3 more goals to the Wolves there, and just 1 to UAE. And then the UAE not scoring in the 5th, and the Wolves scoring a further 4 goals. Some good finishing by Habtor Al Habtor. And final score here, the Dubai Wolves by CAFU 12, UAE 4. Happy camp down there. Ali Muzio trudging off the field. Good penalties from him. He'll be pleased with that. He's getting congratulations there from a young Guitinho. So some nice pictures coming in from our drone. Lovely aerial shots of field 3 and field 1 and the hotel there in the background. As we go to our match stats for this last game of the league matches here in the Gold Cup 2021. Field goals, UAE 3, the Wolves 9. Throw-ins, well, it evened up a bit, didn't it? 9-7 in UAE's favour. Fouls committed, just 2 by UAE and 4 by the Wolves. No yellow cards in the game. Penalties, 1 out of 2 for UAE. That was Her Highness Sheikh Metha. Scored 1 and missed 1. 2 good 60s from Alejandro Muzio. So the Wolves were 2 out of 2. And there was a safety penalty by the Wolves as well, which they also converted. And so now, let's see what our producers have picked out for the goals of the game. A couple of replays, highlights of the best. This one here by Habtor, going beyond Sheikh Metha and then flicking it, and it just bobbles its way after a nice run there from Habtor. Habtor, this is a beauty, wasn't it? Look at the near side backhander there from Willington. And Monteverde escaping the attentions of Ali Muzio with a little reverse flick under his pony's neck, getting the score. This one from Luquín Monteverde, half deflected. Bit of a last-ditch attempt there. And this was a good reach, wasn't it? He read it well, leant out, picked it up on the head-to-head as he came round the corner, and then got away from Temi Willington. This was Kian's one from range, which took a nice deflection. He hit it very well, and it straightened up and went straight through the middle of the goal. So some wonderful goals in the last of these league games here in this IFZA Gold Cup 2021. Super stuff from both teams. We will be back for some quarterfinals Friday the 26th of Feb, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And then on Tuesday the 2nd, we will have some more action here with some semi-finals. The sub-semis will be on the 3rd, and the final of this IFZA Gold Cup 2021, live and direct from the Al Habtoul Polo Resort and Club, will be on Friday the 5th of March. We look forward to seeing you all tuned in again for some quarter-final action on Friday. Until then, it's goodbye from Dubai.